Hi, it's Super Videos back at you for another video. This is going to be a comic video and it's going to have heavy spoilers, so make sure you're caught up to the latest issue of The Walking Dead, which is issue 156. Now, I described this in my review of issue 156, the way they misled us by the cover and the way they had us believing, or some of us believing, that Alpha and Negan were actually going to get together and they were going to attack Rick and the group. But from what we now know after reading issue 156 is that Negan has now killed Alpha and he basically cut her head off and he's going to take it to Rick by what he said by the end. But let's think about this, because when Negan is going to take Alpha's head to Rick, is he saying he's going to do it to help Rick after, to get his trust, or is he saying that he's going to take the head to Rick and say, here I am now in control, I'm strong enough to kill this leader who murdered a bunch of your people. And like I said in my review, he may even skin her face and put it on and be like the Whisperers. Now, this could be a bit tricky because what happens with Beta? He's definitely not going to approve of it, because Negan definitely killed Alpha, and Alpha and Beta were very close as far as we can tell. So there's something missing there. So what is Negan going to do? Is he going to kill Beta as well? Or is he going to talk to him and in some way get him to respect Negan as a leader as well, like he did Alpha? Now let's talk a bit about the covers for the next two issues, because in issue 157 we have Rick, who looks very angry, and we have Alpha with blood in the background. Now, if there's anything foreshadowing wise, we can now see it, because Alpha is dead. Blood behind Alpha's face. Boom, she's gone, she's dead. Now, this was actually also another way to mislead us, because we actually never thought that she was going to die by that point because she was in the cover, but that's beside the point. So, issue 157. Now, let's move down to issue 158. We have Negan without any mask, without any walker mask on, but he is attacking and there are whispers behind him, and it looks like, if they're not misleading us again, which I'm pretty sure they are, but it looks like he's leading the Whisperers to war. Now, does this mean Beta is going to die then, or are they going to work together? We're still not sure, but by this point, I think what's going to happen is that we're still not sure about Negan's intentions and what he's going to do, but I'm predicting that what we're going to see is a conflict between Negan and the remaining Whisperers in that location. Now, Negan may sneak out and get to Rick and help Rick, like we think. But there's also a chance that he's going to do something to take control over the Whisperers. But time will tell, because at this point we can't tell what he's about to do. Now, the last thing I want to mention is, going back to what I said about the blood splatter behind Alpha's face in the cover for issue 157, if you look closely at issue 158, the same blood splatter is behind Michonne's face. Now, Alpha died in issue 156, and that face with Alpha and the blood splatter is in issue 157, and Michonne's face is in issue 158 with the blood splatter behind her. Does that mean, or is that foreshadowing Michonne's death in issue 157? That's very important, because if it is, then it could be a way we can actually predict deaths that are going to come in the next few issues for the Whisperer War. So let me know what you think about my thoughts, about what you think. Do you agree with me that there is something there that's missing with Negan and the Whisperers and Beta, and also about the blood splatter and the foreshadowing of the deaths? Thanks for watching, and I'll be back for another video.